Welcome back to the latest episode of the Key and Mang Audio Experience. I'm your host, Mang. As always, with my fellow co-host, Key. Key, what's it goodie?
What's up, Manning? How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Lovely. I'm so lovely today.
You sure? That don't sound. That don't sound.
I just wanted to say something different than, what I usually say.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Good.
Okay. Good. We just want to make sure that you're good. Just want to make sure that you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
My question for you: would you rather allocate your marketing budget towards paid advertising to quickly reach a wide audience, or invest in organic strategies to build long-term credibility and trust?
I'm going to answer this question based on where I am now in my business, and I'm going to say invest in organic strategies to build long-term credibility and trust. Because I think when you do the marketing organically, you get to know, like, learn your audience a lot better on a deeper level, and that helps to establish the credibility and trust. And then also that'll help with your marketing going forward. Because I think now everybody is talking about the same thing and everything sounds the same. So if you can talk to more of your audience and learn them on a deeper level, you'll be able to market in a way that stands out as opposed to talking to them the same way that everybody else is talking to them.
Yeah, I agree. I think investing in organic strategies is going to be what prevails long term. You could have all the paid ads in the world, but if it seems um, robotic or stale, or they don't get to know who you are, then it just gets hard to get people to come into your world. But if you are willingly going out there, providing value, being a part of your community, then people just get to know you that way. Word of mouth starts to travel that you do good work or create good stuff, and then you can just start to build your clientele that way. So I always think it's harder. Like it takes my work, but I think in the long term, it's going to help you out for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think people want to rush to the paid stuff because they think if you're putting money into it, then and it's reaching more people, then they're automatically gonna buy. But I think it takes a lot more skill and there's a lot more intricacies to it than people understand.
Yeah, I think even if you get in front of the right people, you still got to do work to make sure that they come over to your world. Like if you have paid ads and they target a certain demographic and people in a certain state, but you don't get them to click, then you just wasting marketing dollars. So you still got to get them to click, and I think that's where the organic stuff comes in into play. But on this episode, we're going through the three different types of marketing strategies and what kind of scenarios will be best for you to employ based on where you're at in your business. So there's three types we're going to cover. Key, I'm going to throw the first one to you, and the first marketing strategy that people should think about employing.
First marketing strategy is organic. So you yourself doing all of the heavy lifting in terms of putting yourself out there, making posts on social media, maybe doing different trying to get yourself out there in different ways, whether it's on social media, doing different network events in person, just you doing all the work as opposed to the second way, which is paid, where you throw money into ads and have your ads come up on like Instagram stories or on somebody's timeline.
Yeah, I think if you're starting out, sorry, someone's walking up on the roof and it's a little trippy. But if you're starting out and you wanted to talk about building a brand or having something, I think it's important that people see who you are and what you do and what your personality is like to see one if they vibe with you, if they are interested in what you are providing. I think that's important first. I wouldn't be saying, "Hey, put some ads to this thing," if you don't even know if it's gonna hit. Like you need to know that there's interest one, and you can test it out with just your organic reach and seeing when you post stuff, how do people respond? Do people comment? Are people coming to your site? Are people interested? People wanting to learn more? Are people booking calls? Then if you find that is working and you're ready to go on to the next and scale, then I'd be like, all right, then start thinking about paid ads because you have a system that works. People are liking it. this is a certain demographic you're looking for. You've built enough data or collected enough data to know that this is who I'm trying to reach. This is where they're at. This is the time of day that they're on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok. And you have all that data because you've done all the organic stuff, all the hard work. It takes a lot of work though. Building content, creating it, storytelling, all that stuff takes a lot. But in the long run, it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you a lot.
Yeah, and I think that it wouldn't even make sense to jump straight to paid ads because when they click on the ad and they see who it's from, they still want to see a person. At least it depends on, I guess it depends on the type of service you're offering, but people who are offering like hands-on service where you have to deal with that person. So like finances in terms of like doing people's taxes, fitness when you're helping people achieve certain performance goals or health goals, things like that are going to be um something you want to use organic marketing with, as opposed to if you're doing like a clothing line or you have like a do-it-yourself course. Maybe you don't need to show yourself as much with the organic marketing. But I think for like patient-centered or client-centered services, you need to start with the organic so that people know you, and then that'll help somebody learn to trust you and see you as the expert.
For sure.
So I think it depends on like the service, but I would definitely recommend anybody to start with organic first.
Agreed.
You got to be in the trenches first with your
A-
people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the last marketing strategy is the earned aspect where that's where you're collaborating with other people. You're coming onto other platforms, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a YouTube interview, Instagram live, collaborating with someone on a in-person event, you're being introduced to a new audience, or other people are being introduced to your audience. And so now, instead of just my audience seeing, if you invite me on the Lifting for Women podcast episode, now my audience is coming over to your platform and your audience is coming to my platform. Was this the end? It's a symbiotic reciprocal relationship. Um, so just trying to expose yourself to new audiences, new people, show what you do, show how you bring value, and then bring some people from that audience over to you, and you bring your audience over to them, and it's a working relationship. And I think this is where a lot of people could benefit from, because there's a lot of people with very big platforms or people with the people that you're looking to get, and you just have to show how you can help and show how you can help the person with the platform and show how you can help their people. And I think it's a with so many more podcasts coming out now and so many more ways to collaborate, and you don't have to be in person. You can do it via Zoom or whatever the platform is. It's so easy to connect, and if you're good at creating relationships, then I think it just opens a lot of doors for you individually and as a entrepreneur, business owner, whatever you may be. So don't forget about the fact that earned marketing is a cheat code. I feel like that not a lot of people take advantage of, especially with the access to information that we have today. So that's the last one.
So I'm definitely trying to do more of this type of marketing now because I think like I've built a pretty good sized audience on my main platform, and I'm looking to do more earned, and not specifically with people doing the same thing as me, but people doing something that's like adjacent. So like I was asking you if you know anybody with nutrition, because I want to connect with them, because if they only do nutrition, people that are focusing on their diet also are going to want to work out as well. So they're going to need the workout side of things, and then vice versa. So finding somebody that is adjacent to what you're doing is probably a beneficial way to go about looking for like earned marketing and popping on podcasts and collaborating with people. Not to say that you don't want to collab people in the same industry, but it's just it makes more sense.
Yeah. Plus, you've also mentioned how sometimes you'll look for people who are in, like, if you're looking to work with CEOs or people who don't have a lot of time but know that their health is important. Um, Getting into those audiences, there's people out there who work with just high achieving people. And when you talked about people and they know the ins and outs of their business, but they don't know what their A1C levels are, right? They don't know what their how weightlifting is beneficial to them long term. If you're a business owner and you're wanting to take care of your health, knowing what's going on with your body, being able to move and move freely, and put force into the ground and be able to accept it, I think it'll help your business run longer. So being able to think outside the box of like, who is really going to benefit from what I have to offer. In your case, you're looking at successful women who maybe don't prioritize their health right now. And when they come into your world, now they got the exercise part of things, but then you can also introduce them to the nutrition side of things and for the stress management side of things, and just encompasses the whole thing by but the end goal is, making sure that their business is successful, but you can't do that if you're not healthy. Your health is way more important than your wealth.
Exactly. I agree. So if you're a business owner and you're just getting started, definitely start with organic marketing and then look into earned marketing. And then once you build that up and you're ready to scale, then that's when it's time to introduce some paid marketing, throw a couple of dollars to ads on whatever platform you're on, and then continue to do the earned marketing. I think the earned marketing is something that you can do anytime.
All
It's
time
always helpful
times.
all the time. Yes. But that's how we recommend going about it. And yeah, that's all we have for today.
We'll catch you all on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.